Okay. I have no idea that I gotta talk for 15-20 minutes, and I have no idea I gotta do it in English. I just know that like a couple of minutes ago. So, okay.
Surprise.
My name is Melanie, and I'm a proud female. I'm proud to be female. I always said, when God created female, he was in one of his cockiest days. He's so snob that I'm gonna create one of the most beautiful creature. And there goes, female in Indonesia. Two of them. So, that's one of his benefits. Sorry guys, but then again, without us, you won't be out here. Anyway, until today, I have no idea, honestly, why I'm always being called to talk, to share, to whatever things like this. I'm sure you go to school better than me. I didn't finish anything school-wise. I'm not smart, even though my grandpa is one of the smartest person on earth, Habibi. I am so bad even with deduction or pluses and stuff. So, you can create a plane, I have no idea what I'm saying. Anyway, today, if you ask me, what do I do today? What is my profession? I have no idea. I am, some people call me a motivator. I call it, I'm being honest. Some people say, you're the public enemy. Oh yes, the government hates me so much. I've been sabotaged so much. Companies, corporations, they broke my car, they sabotaged my stage. If you see my Instagram a couple of months ago, I'm almost being shot on stage for speaking honestly. For me, I'm just being honest. Do you need education for that? Yes, you always need education. But when people ask me, do you want to make some changes, Mel? I mean, like, that's quite common to put in briefs. Like, if people brief me what to say, tell them they can be the changes and stuff or whatever. No, I don't want to try to change something. I don't want to try to change things. I am the change. I don't say, I want to do this, I am the change. Why? Because I can. Why? Because why do I speak up? Because I have a mouth. Why do you speak up so much for people, for Indonesia, for whatever? Because I didn't do anything wrong. I was just talking honest. So, why I love going to campuses, to schools, to whatever place you call this, campus, right? It's because wherever we're gonna be one day is in your hand now. It's all in your hand. Where you wanna see Indonesia one day, it's all in your hand. How do you wanna see the country, the future, what's gonna happen to female, child, kids, education, or whatever? It's all in your hand. And I thank you and I respect you guys so much, all these numbers of people that's sitting in this room now. Want to waste your time? I'm sure you got better things to do out there at nighttime after school, but sitting here, I thank you so much. I started from being nobody, and I still consider myself as a nobody today. But I didn't finish my education good. I have no... When after school people take courses, I can do the piano, I can do the drum, I can do nothing. Seriously, I can only talk and blubber. But I know I'm alive and I love this country and I'm a female and I'm gonna do something about it. I started out as a musician, as an artist. Somehow in Indonesia, I'm not proud to say I'm an artist because somehow for Indonesian people, everybody's on TV these days. And everybody's an artist. I'd rather say artist, someone who create art. So I'm an artist and an activist. Somehow along the way, there are thousands, millions of crazy people who love to hear my lyrics, not the government, and they're moved by that. They started to burn up hearing my lyrics. They start, feel like, hey, let's fight the country just by hearing my lyrics. And that's one of the reasons I ended up here today. I have no idea. I'm sure in a lot of your heads you can say, but what can I do today? I'm only a female. Or you can say, yeah, but I'm still only a student. Or you might say, yeah, but I don't have that much money yet. I don't have money to do a movement or a change or whatever. Whoever have that in your head. Does anyone have that in your head? Like, yeah, I'm only a female, I'm only a student. Yeah, I don't have much money, what can I do? In my head, there are only two types of people. Either you do something or you don't. It's not the matter of how big is it or how small it is, but do you do something or not? Don't be proud to be in school for so long, spend so much money trying to get a title if you don't use it for anything useful. And yeah, you'd rather just ditch school and do something fun out there if you're not going to do anything about it anyway. You can do something. I started a movement 9.5 years ago. It's called Rumah Harapan, the House of Hope. For me, house means Indonesia. This is my house. I actually give up my German citizenship and put the big Burung Garuda Indonesian logo in my back and decided to be Indonesian. You're gonna do that soon. I started 9.5 years ago. I was copying Oprah. Oprah have this movement called Make-A-Wish Foundation or something. I started simple. I was thinking like, really? I have to do something big to make people happy, to do some changes? No. So I started by visiting small hospitals around Jakarta, try to find a kids session and focusing on those who only have days or minutes left. And ask, what's your wish? Some of them say, I want to have this robot, I want to have this birthday cake, I want to learn how to do magic or whatever. And you do it. Simple. You don't spend money, try to use your portal like social medias and ask, hey, anyone who knows how to perform a magic trick? Bring them to the hospital. They're happy. A couple of minutes after that, the kids died happy. And it goes on and on and on and on. Then I realized, actually we can do a lot of things without having to spend money, without having to spend too much time or energy with it. And then it goes on and on and on. We got some call from the small city in Sumatra. The call was about, we need your help. There's this young mother who just gave birth 2 weeks ago, and she couldn't bring the baby home because she hadn't paid the hospital. She still owed the hospital. So she's home, but the baby's still held at the hospital. And I said, okay, how much does this mother owe the hospital? 120,000 rupiah. For us, it's probably nothing. It's just the money that you spend at the mall for coffee or something. But for other people, it's their life. I didn't have that much money back then. Neither now. But I took a small guitar, walk around, just singing on the street and stuff. Get 120,000 and pay for the money. And the mother is back home, feeding the baby. Everybody's happy. And it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Now on the 9th year, Rumah Harapan have so many non-formal schools, farm. We took care of sick people, whatever. Hundreds of them from Aceh to Papua. My point is, do I spend much money on it? No. Do we need lots of time to do that? No. There is no such thing as, I cannot do this. Everything is possible, except if I challenge you to eat your own hat, that's probably impossible. But then again, the rest of the thing, you can do it. Everything is possible. Don't sit proudly here and it's much more fun to say it in Indonesian, like not sure how to say it, how it sounds in English, but I always make fun of people, government people especially, and tell them, why do you spend so much money, hundreds of millions, just to add 3 or 6 letters on the back of your name, just to make your name card looks better, with all those titles, and do nothing about it. Just because you wear ties, you're proud, you think you're better than us. If you go to prisons and jails now, they're full of people with ties, not with tattoos or whatever anymore. All I'm saying is, you guys, every of you who sits in here today can do something big. Can do something big. You don't have to, you're just reasoning and just delaying things when you tell me, yeah, but then again, I have to wait for school to finish, right? I have to graduate first. I never graduate. Maybe that's the reason I never graduate. But don't reason. Let me ask you something. Who knows among you guys? Who knows how long you're gonna live? Anybody knows how long you're gonna live? So it's possible that you're gonna die after this on the way home. Okay, let's say things we see in the movies are true. I mean, I know it from the movie. So I see is that when we're dying, we're gonna see like, how do you say it, flashbacks of your life. That's what movie says, flashback of your lives. And then, which one do you think will you see more of your flashbacks? Which one you gonna say more? Like, shit, man, I haven't done that. I should have. Oh man, I should have. Oh shit, I haven't. Or you're gonna say more. Thank God I've done that. Which one? Eh? Really? Now you know about it. What are you gonna do when you walk out of here? It doesn't have to be big. I live with cancer and tumor and everything for the last 20 more years. I have this new lump now in my, how do you say that, one of this brain, so whatever. And I haven't done anything about it this time. Tired of, always going to the hospital and seeing doctors. And the doctors get sick of seeing me too. So, but I try to treat every day of my life as my last day ever. And yeah, I get a bonus every day. I'm still awake, I still breathe, I still open my eyes. But the thing is, you never know. I have a lot of healthy friends. Healthy, super healthy. They do sports every day. Not a drunk like me. Don't smoke and stuff. Get the diet first. I've been sick and God still don't like me out there. They still want me here. I don't want to see you there. But then again, do you really want to go home, say this is your last day, and have this flashbacks of regrets? I don't think so. Okay, now you ask me. But what can I do? I'm just a student. I'm like busy every day with schools and la 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 la. Have you ever tried smiling to someone? Just a simple smile. For us, it's a smile. But have you ever have someone on your bad days just smile at you and suddenly your mood like lighten up and suddenly your days are good? You can do that. Simple as that. Does it cost money? No. And then I heard that the more muscle you use is gonna keep you younger along. So yeah, smile. What's wrong with a smile? Do you ever walk outside and see a, very skinny, dumped kitty on the street? A lot in Jakarta. Have you ever stopped and tried to give them water? The water you have in your hand, you don't have to special, just go to warung just to buy the kitty water. No, just whatever you have in hand. Have you ever done that? As I talk so daily basis, talking like this to classes, campuses, and everything. And sometimes most times I ask them, okay, what's your dream? What do you want to be for Indonesia? And they always come like, big dreams. I want to change Indonesia. I want to, like one of those Miss Universes kind of thingy. I want a world peace, change the world. And they asked me, what should I do with that, Melanie? I said, not going to happen. Change dreams. Too big. Too far. Not trying to like break your spirit or something. That's big. If you cannot do those small things that I said, how can you change the world? How can you change the whole country? How can you change that? She can do drum. She's in education. You can even do something by being a social media buff. Spread things, if that's what you can do. Not everybody have to be like half crazy like me to be on the street and head up like a demonstration in the street. No. Do whatever you can with whatever you have. You know how to make songs? Good. Try to do good lyrics. You're a blogger? Good. Do something good. Not just some blogs that after an hour watching, I still don't know how my cheekbones can go like whatever. It's a good one, creative. But like, if you can do that, seriously, I have no idea what like cheekbones. How come her cheekbones look like that after an hour? And mine goes like. But if you can do something, then you can do it. Just with whatever you have. I have this movement, Rumah Harapan. I'm not gonna even ask you for your money. You have unused stuff, bags, chairs, glass, whatever. Dump it at my place. It's always useful to do it. There's no reason you can say, I have no time. Yes, smile doesn't take long. I have no money. Good, give me your whatever you have. So if you walk out of here and still not doing anything, you're just some lazy ass, I think. And then you just don't want to do anything. A lot of people ask, give me, for 9 years, there's one proof that I can show to you that Rumah Harapan ever done. We're not only building schools, we're not only helping the sick people or whatever. Yes, we even, the youngsters, through petitions and this and that, we fired some ministers already. We even made the president say sorry. We do lots of things. And 2 years ago, only from people on the street and students. You guys, I'm not sure you know this movement or you've been chipping in or not, only by 5,000 or to 10,000 rupiah per person. We did a crowdfunding for 10 days. You managed to pay. There's this one Indonesian migrant worker in Saudi Arabia those days, and she was minutes from being hanged, and she was unfairly trialed and everything. And to set her free, we need to pay some money. And the government, as usual, don't want to pay. So I tried to do some crowdfunding just by social medias. And less than 10 days, you guys with 5,000 and 10,000 rupiahs only managed to collect 8 billion rupiah. And the lady now is home safe, retrial, sent home, and just, home safe now. My point is, why do you have to wait for when you have an extra 1 million rupiah? Why do you have to wait? Iya kak, nanti deh, later. When I have the salary of a 10 million a month, oh man, some people will be died by then. Yeah, I mean, like, if I cannot even ask 5,000 rupiah out of you, are you sure you're gonna give me 10 million? I don't think so. Not gonna happen. But the thing is, find what you like. Find what's your passion. Even if you're passionate about animals, you don't have money, good. Find shelters. Go there. There's always that once a week day that you can just help walk the dogs, bathe the dogs, groom them and stuff. There are only 2 types of people. You're doing it, or you're not doing it. I know usually after a session like this, everybody's on fire. Yeah, I have this idea, yeah. If you don't do it in the next 24 hours, let's just wait for the next session. This is honest, right? Right? You don't want to wait for another month for... Think in your head. What can you do as yourself? A little. Don't ever... If you keep looking at yourself small, I'm only a female, I'm only a student, then you will always be that. Then people will see you like you see yourself. Do you ever been in school where in class people, like bully you and stuff? There's always one kid that gets bullied in class. Why? Because that kid let it to happen. Because that kid, that female, that boy, whatever, show their weakness. When will it stop? When he can be proud of himself, herself, and say, stop it, I'm worth it. So that's what you need to do. You're good. Go in front of the mirror and say, hey, I'm good, I can do something. if there is some people come to you and said, whoa, but what you did is just small things, just face them and reply, yeah, at least I'm doing something. What have you done? If all of you think like that, Indonesia, even the world, oh, wouldn't be that Miss Universe, will be a better place, at least. Okay, hopefully, whatever I'm telling you, fire you up. Please do something in the next 24 hours rather than waiting for the next session. Thank you.
Wow, is it inspiring, guys? Yeah.